good afternoon. Good to meet you all. I'm excited about being here. I am Dr. Henry Cobb. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, I am the second oldest of 10 kids, all by the same mama and daddy. and I say that because the age between my baby sister and I, 19 years. My mother had 8 kids. The oldest is a girl, then there were 7 boys. I found out later, she told me before she passed, that her intent was she did not want to stop until she had another girl. So the oldest is a girl and the youngest is a girl. I am originally from Rayford, North Carolina, graduated from Hope County High School, class of 1974. I don't want to divulge my age too much. I started high school when I was 12 years old. I'm a graduate of North Carolina A&T State University with a bachelor's degree in business education, a minor in management. At one time, I owned a men's clothing store. I also, and this dates me as well, I taught typing. Not keyboarding, I taught typing. I worked as a teacher for 7 years at Richmond Senior High School in Rockingham, North Carolina. I also was a head girls basketball coach and head JV girls basketball coach, assistant varsity girls basketball coach, and assistant principal at Richmond Senior High School for 2 years. I did 4 years as assistant principalship at Irmo High School in Columbia. My first principalship was Marlboro County High School, a student body of 1,700 kids. My second principalship, I did that for 3 years. My second principalship, which I did for 1 year, was Newberry High School. And let me tell you why I did 1 year at Newberry High School. I'm not ashamed to say. At the time I left Marlboro, we had a granddaughter. At the time I left, she was 2 years old. The love of my life. Wife, it was a granddaughter. So when I moved from Marlboro to Newberry, instead of being 1 hour away from the granddaughter, we were 3 hours away. Broke my heart. So when the opportunity to get back closer to the granddaughter, who is now a freshman in college, I jumped for that opportunity. And I served as principal of Cheraw High School for 11 years. And then the opportunity came for me to move back to Bennettsville, which is 15 minutes from Cheraw. Still living in Cheraw, but working in Marlboro as Executive Director for Public Information and Human Resources. One of the reasons I feel like I am the best candidate for this position, when you work in a small rural district as Marlboro County, which is where I'm working, I've had the opportunity to wear a number of different hats. I was hired initially as the Executive Director for Public Information. And some of my responsibilities as Executive Director for Public Information included being the District Advanced Ed Coordinator. I was the district person responsible for emergency management, emergency preparedness, crisis management. I oversaw district athletics. I was responsible for putting out, publishing the annual report to the people. A monthly newsletter that we did was under my responsibility. And then the superintendent asked me to serve as the director or the executive director of human resources. So I've had the opportunity to serve as lead person in human resources, and I understand the importance in a small district of wearing many hats. So as working in human resources, I know the importance of recruiting. I've gone to a number of recruitment fairs in the past 3 to 4 years. I've also established a recruitment fair in our own district. I've gone to recruitment fairs at colleges but we set up a recruitment fair inviting teachers, prospective teachers to come into our own district. So those are some of the things or the issues that I've been involved in, some of the situations or responsibilities that I have had. And I look forward to the opportunity to work in Barnwell 19. I've met some wonderful people, and the reporter asked me if there was one thing that I could say about Barnwell 19. The overwhelming thing that I could say is I have met some people who are absolutely outstanding in the sense that they really love Blackville and they really want what's best for the young people in Blackville. And if, whether I am the superintendent or not in Barnwell 19, that's one thing that you should hold the superintendent to, is that when parents send their kids to school, they send the best they have. They send the best they have. They don't keep the best at home. What they send us is the best that they have. And it is our responsibility to give those young people what they deserve to be the best that they can be in this 21st century. Thank you for the opportunity to visit.